with the puns there. Well, we are literally piecing together some fun on Studio 10 because it is National Puzzle Day. And here to help us kind of take apart of that puzzle is Jenny and Clark from the So Puzzled Company, which is so hard to say, but I love it. How are you guys doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
We're fabulous because look at all the fun stuff that we have to talk about for the puzzles. But I want to kind of take us back in time to 2020, where sometimes we're like, it's a pandemic where it kind of limited us through what we could do. But for you guys, you were able to pick up the passion for puzzles. What kind of drew you to this activity?
Yeah, so we've been lifelong puzzlers. My family tells the story of like having a puzzle out on the table, the kitchen table when I was a kid, and I would always steal a piece so that I could do the last one. I don't remember doing it as much as they say that, but lifelong puzzlers. So we got back into it during the pandemic, and as we did that, we started a blog about it, and we were talking about puzzles a lot. We were writing about puzzles a lot. We thinking about them all the time and thinking, hey, if we were doing this ourselves, what would we do? Yeah. And we talked about that a lot more than we probably expected to, and it led to all of this. Like, what would we do? We would do this.
Yes, and now we have the So Puzzled Company, which is just so cool because you kind of create unique, you really do kind of connect the community with Michigan authors and artists and locations. You know, how are you able to do that through puzzles, and why was that important to you in this mission?
Sure. So we love our state. Like, it's beautiful here. You're never bored. And I read a lot, and so like not seeing Michigan authors necessarily get the love that they deserve. And so, you know, that was really important for me, and we just wanted to highlight more of the state than the sports teams, which are fun. We're sports fans too. Just, you know, more than just the sports teams, we're more than just a couple of highlights, and so we wanted to, you know, bring more to what Michigan is.
Yeah, because when you are putting together a puzzle, you are naturally talking about the pieces and what you're looking for. So obviously we have the beautiful Tequamanon Falls is an option, which is gorgeous, and I like to, it has like a little bit of the fall, and so that's like local artists.
Yes. Chelsea Hensbergen. That is a mural that was done by her and artist Allie in Novi Town Center.
Wow. So. And then here's this puzzle as well with all the authors that you were saying.
Yes.
Which is so fun because you can kind of have like mini puzzles that you put together in each one, right?
Yeah. I was actually stoked to find out that Lyssa K. Adams was from Michigan because I love her books. I own all of these, so they're all Michigan romance authors, so that's why we called it Smitten in the Mitten.
Smitten in the Mitten, and you see too, there's a few Studio 10 alumni on there as well, and we got cookies and we have locations, but we also cannot not talk about this puzzle that's not completed that's in front of us. So what are some tips and tricks when you are putting together a puzzle? Do you organize it in a certain way?
So we usually start with the border. We separate out the border pieces and start with that, and then it really depends on the puzzle from there. A lot of times we can, in this one we kind of worked from the outside in, but we'll take an area that like looks like something, and Jenny will take one part that she likes, and I'll take a part I like, and we'll just kind of say, okay, I'm trying to find all the purple pieces. I'm trying to find this bird. I'm trying to find, however that works out.
Okay.
And eventually all of those little pieces start coming together as you go.
Yeah, you picked up one, do you already know which one that's going?
I don't know where it's going, but it's part of the flowers I was working on yesterday.
Okay, cool. And this is something too that you can pick up, especially when you have a board like this that you can pick up, put away, which is really, really nice. Because for you, what does puzzles bring to your life? Does it like lead to less stress? Is it kind of an escape? Or I mean, I know, because puzzles can be stressful.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's less stressful now that we run a company for it, but for us, it was a collaborative event that we could do. You had mentioned we picked them back up during the pandemic, and it was just a nice date night thing for us to do. So.
I was trying to see if I could find one, because I'm like, I'm seeing this right here.
Yes, it definitely goes in there somewhere.
This is so hard. Yes, but this is good. It's a good conversation starter as well. And so if people do want to order these unique puzzles that you guys have created and collaborated with other artists and authors, how can they do that?
They're all available on our website,
Okay.
sopuzzled.com. They're also available in a handful of brick and mortar stores. All of these puzzles are available at Two Dandelions Bookshop in Brighton and at Michigan Makers Marketplace in Green Oak Township.
Okay, perfect.
And then we've got some of the other designs are in a few other places,
I
but
love
all of them are at those two.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to keep working on this puzzle. I thought we would be able to maybe put one. Oh, that looks kind of potential. But definitely, we're going to keep working on this as we go into commercial break. But thank you guys so much for stopping by here. And if you complete a puzzle,
Thanks for
you can
having
also
us.
frame it as well. All right. So many different options. But from puzzles to some plunges.